Hi, I'm Larry Larson, President of Larson Development. Larson Development designs and builds homes better than other builders. I've been designing and building for the past 35 years. We continually work to improve our game and do a better job. We would like to show you some of the Larson differences. Most builders use solid wood headers above windows and doors. Headers are the structural support to hold up the structure above those windows and doors. Wood is not a good insulator. It will transmit cold or heat from inside the house to the outside. What we use are insulated headers. You can see here that this header is 5¼ inches deep instead of 9½, which most headers are, and then it has 3 inches of styrofoam located between the structural members. This creates a much better insulated wall. Most builders will frame the outside corners with solid wood, as shown here, and then when the intersecting wall meets it, you're unable to have any insulation in this corner. At Larson Development, we frame our walls differently so that insulation can be placed all the way to the outside corner of the wall, and then when the intersecting wall comes in, we're able to have insulation here and all the way to the back. Most builders use solid wood framing where an interior partition like this meets an exterior wall, and there's no insulation behind that solid wood framing. What we do is frame such that we can insulate all the way behind this interior wall and provide a continuous insulating barrier. This shows an example of solid wood framing with a air cavity behind that most builders do. And then when the interior partition comes in, they are not able to insulate. We will frame our exterior walls using this ladder framing, and then when the interior partition meets it, we're able to insulate behind. Most builders do not insulate where the exterior wall meets the attic properly. They will most of the heat loss in a home occurs through the ceiling. We use an R49 blown-in bat that is 18 inches thick. Most builders use less insulation than that, but then they also, where the insulation comes down and meets the exterior wall, they shorten the depth to 6 inches or so, and that really compromises the insulation. We provide the full thickness of insulation, 18 inches in this example, so that our attic insulation comes down here and then ties in with the wall insulation. It provides a much better insulated home. Most builders insulate the exterior walls of the homes only to current energy codes. In Denver, we're required to do an R19 in a 2x6 wall. But most builders use bat insulation, which is difficult to place around wires and place around outlets or pipes, anything that penetrates the exterior wall. What we do is increase the insulation level to an R23 instead of an R19, and we do that with a blown-in bat system where we place a fabric over the wall cavity, and then we inject blown-in fiberglass into that cavity. So it seals behind the wires, it seals behind all of the outlets, and that's another way that we create the Larson difference. Most builders do not do a good job of insulating hard to insulate areas behind bathtubs and fireplaces. At Larson, we encapsulate those wall cavities in thermoply, and then we'll inject blown-in bat insulation to provide a tight insulation. A weak point in a lot of builders' homes are recessed cans that are located in the attic, where air can flow from the house into the attic. We use airtight cans so that we do not have any air loss through the recessed cans.